This is our review of China Eastern Airlines long-haul economy class. We flew from Xi'an, China to Amsterdam via Shanghai. The online check-in process was similar to other Chinese airlines that we have flown with, which means it didn't work at all. But luckily, once in the airport, everything went smoothly. Although we never travel with that much stuff, one thing that we really like about Chinese airlines is that the luggage allowance is usually very generous, with 2 pieces of checked-in luggage, 23 kilograms each, plus 2 pieces of hand luggage, to which usually they are not strict about the size and the weight at all. The aircraft is a Boeing 777, probably around 10 years old, well maintained and very clean. The business class seats looked very comfy. Maybe someday we'll do a review of it when we make enough money with feeding for car. But to be honest, the economy class seats are also pretty nice. The legroom was acceptable, even for me who's almost 1.90 m. The in-flight entertainment system worked fine, and the film selection was okay. There was even a magazine from the airline, with only a few titles and random phrases translated to English. Nice pictures though. Shortly after taking off, the lunch came. First, drinks were provided. Unfortunately, red wine was not an option, so I got a Budweiser instead. Unsurprisingly, Foka refused to drink that thing that pretends to be a beer. Then we got some salted peanuts, some butter but no bread, some salad with a piece of suspiciously looking sausage on top, a few pieces of melon for dessert, and a biscuit. As main course, we could choose between rice with sausages and broccoli or fried noodles with beef and carrots, which was surprisingly nice. About 10 minutes later, the bread came. Now life makes sense again. We managed to take a nap thanks to these amazing travel pillows, although recently I've seen some weird people putting them around their necks. For some reason, the fasten seatbelt light was never switched off during the entire 12 hours flight, so to use the toilets I had to bring the seatbelts with me. By the way, the toilets were kept pretty clean during the whole flight. For dinner, we got basically the same thing again. Rice with meat on top or fried noodles. Again, some salad with green beans and another piece of suspicious looking sausage on top. For dessert, a cup of sweet red bean soup. Always a good idea to eat a lot of beans on an airplane. You won't believe me what happened as we were slowly approaching the end of the Russian airspace. Although we prayed for the best, we were not ready for what this last pre-landing snack has to offer. Wow. One more piece of suspicious looking sausage. That made the whole flight experience to another level.
Cabin crew prepared for landing, thank you.
Shortly, we landed into the lovely Dutch winter. In general, flying with China Eastern economy class was pretty nice. The price of Chinese airlines are simply hard to beat. The flight was punctual and comfortable. Everything worked well. Plus, you get some extra adrenaline crossing the Russian airspace, and to eat a lot of suspicious looking sausages. We'll give it a 7 out of 10.